I know it might sound unusual, but hear me out. For years you've been told, drink more water, it's good for you. While that's true, here's what most people don't realize. Many men over 50 drink water in a way that's actually counterproductive for their sexual health. They get the timing wrong, the quantity wrong, and sometimes even the type of water wrong. Once you fix these mistakes, you can boost circulation, energy levels, and yes, the quality of your erections. Today, I'll explain why water is vital for sexual function, how even mild dehydration can slowly undermine your performance, and the exact method for drinking water to support strong, lasting erections after 50. By the time we're done, you'll understand why I call water one of the most underestimated performance boosters out there. Let's start with something simple but often ignored. An erection is essentially a hydraulic process. Think of it like a garden hose. You need strong water pressure for it to work properly. In the same way, erectile tissue needs a steady, powerful blood flow to fill, expand, and maintain firmness. And here's the crucial part. Your blood is mostly water. When your body lacks adequate hydration, blood volume decreases, circulation slows, and the pressure required for a full erection is reduced. This isn't just theory, I see it in patients regularly. Even mild dehydration can make erections weaker, slower to develop, or quicker to fade. When you're underhydrated, your body doesn't just feel a bit thirsty, it shifts into a conservation mode. It prioritizes sending blood to essential organs like the brain and heart first. Unfortunately, your penis isn't on that survival priority list. So, even if you're mentally ready for intimacy, your body may physically fail to direct enough blood flow for an erection. And that's before we even consider the energy loss that comes with dehydrated cells, which can dampen desire itself. There's another hidden factor. Dehydration thickens your blood. Imagine sipping water through a straw easy. Now imagine trying to sip syrup much harder. Thicker blood moves more slowly through arteries, especially the smaller ones that supply the penis. After 50, there's an added challenge. Blood vessels tend to be less flexible due to reduced collagen, lower nitric oxide production, and possible plaque buildup. If your arteries are already stiffer, the last thing you need is slow-moving, viscous blood. The result? Erections that feel halfway there, take more effort to achieve, or vanish before you're ready. It's not always about hormones or mental state sometimes. It's simply about trying to run a hydraulic system with too little fluid. The good news? This problem is one of the easiest to fix once you know how. Now you might be thinking, all right, I'll just drink more water. While that's a step in the right direction, here's the surprising truth. Most men not only drink too little, they drink the wrong way. One major mistake is what I call the panic chug, realizing you haven't drunk enough all day and then gulping 2 or 3 large glasses at once, especially before intimacy. You may think you're helping, but it can actually cause issues. Rapidly consuming large amounts can overly dilute your blood sodium levels, a condition called hyponatremia. This can lead to bloating, headaches, dizziness, and even muscle weakness. Plus, the sudden load of water puts pressure on your bladder, meaning you're more focused on needing the bathroom than intimacy. Another common habit is the desert and flood pattern. This is when you go hours without water, letting your body dry out, then try to make up for it later, with several large glasses. The human body thrives on consistency. Your cells, blood vessels, and erectile tissue work best when hydration is steady. Swinging between drought and flood strains your kidneys, heart, and circulatory system. And here's something many overlook. Thirst is a late signal. By the time you feel thirsty, you're already mildly dehydrated, blood flow has slowed, and erectile tissue may be functioning below full capacity. If you're over 50, your body is less efficient at conserving and distributing fluids, making dehydration hit harder and faster. The solution? Not just more water, but smarter water, drinking at the right times and in the right amounts, so your body always has what it needs for daily function and intimacy. Here's my simple recommendation for patients, and yes, it may sound almost too simple, but it works. Start every morning with a tall glass of water, at least 300 to 400 milliliters within 20 minutes of waking. Think about it. You've gone 7-8 hours breathing, lightly sweating, and processing waste without taking in fluids. Whether you feel it or not, you wake up mildly dehydrated. That morning, glass rehydrates your cells, wakes up your blood vessels, and signals your kidneys to start flushing out toxins. Since erections depend on healthy circulation, this is like priming the pump. For extravascular benefits, add a pinch of pink Himalayan salt and the juice of half a lemon. The salt provides minerals like magnesium and potassium, which support proper muscle and nerve function, including the smooth muscles in arteries that allow blood to flow into the penis. The lemon delivers vitamin C, which protects nitric oxide, the chemical that relaxes and widens blood vessels, from breaking down too quickly. Preserving nitric oxide means stronger, longer-lasting erections. After that, aim for what I call the steady drip approach, sipping about half a glass every 45-60 minutes instead of relying on a few big water intakes. This keeps your blood volume steady, prevents the sluggishness of mild dehydration, and supports optimal cardiovascular performance all day. This matters even more if you're active, and yes, intimacy counts as activity. Well-hydrated muscles, including your pelvic floor, perform better and recover faster. That pelvic floor controls erection firmness, stamina, and climax intensity. If you know you'll be intimate later in the evening, keep sipping steadily during the day, but stop large intakes about 45 minutes before. This gives your body time to process fluids so you're not distracted by a full bladder when it matters most. You'll still have all the circulation benefits without the inconvenience. Hydration affects more than blood flow, it also impacts hormones and nerve function. Testosterone production relies heavily on healthy kidney and adrenal function. When you're low on water, both work harder, triggering higher cortisol, the stress hormone. High cortisol reduces testosterone, lowering libido, energy, and performance over time. Nerve function is another critical piece. Erections require a precise chain of signals from your brain to your pelvic nerves and into the penis. Dehydration changes fluid balance around nerve cells, slowing these signals. This can delay arousal or make it harder to maintain an erection. Staying hydrated keeps the sodium-potassium pump in nerve cells running efficiently, allowing fast, clear communication, turning nerve signals into actual erections via nitric oxide release. Some men think they drink enough water, but when asked what they drink, it's often coffee, tea, soda, or alcohol. While these contain water, they can also dehydrate you. Coffee and tea are mild diuretics. Alcohol prevents your body from retaining water, leading to faster dehydration. Mild dehydration can be subtle, no extreme thirst, but still harm performance. A reliable check is urine color. Pale yellow means hydrated. Darker yellow means you need more fluids. Fatigue, dry mouth, muscle cramps, and fewer morning erections can also signal dehydration. The magic happens when proper hydration is combined with other healthy habits. Foods like beets, spinach, berries, and salmon support circulation and nitric oxide levels. Hydration ensures these nutrients reach tissues effectively. Regular physical activity boosts blood flow, but its benefits drop sharply if you're dehydrated. And don't forget, sleep testosterone is mostly produced during deep sleep, which dehydration can disrupt. When you drink water consistently, not too much at once, but steadily, you set the stage for better circulation, stronger erections, and higher testosterone. Pair this with good nutrition, regular exercise, and quality rest, and you have a powerful formula for vitality. I've seen men in their 50s, 60s, and 70s transform their energy and intimacy with this single habit. Water isn't just about thirst, it fuels the systems that make you feel strong, confident, and capable. So tomorrow morning, start with that glass. Keep sipping through the day. In a week or two, you'll notice more energy, a better mood, and yes, more reliable erections.